Hi you guys, so I just wanted to kind of get up here and do a brow routine. I haven't done one yet, and I usually don't do my eyebrows on camera because I can't. Because I didn't have a viewfinder before this, but now I have one and I can see you. But I do use the Anastasia Brow Wiz. Mine is in the shade Caramel because my eyebrows, as you can tell, are naturally really dark. Do y'all see that? Okay. Alright. So what I'll first do is I'll go in and I'll kind of brush them to make them look like normal people eyebrows. As you can tell, my eyebrows are already pretty much arched. I get them arched. I don't get them waxed. And then in between going, I usually pluck all the hairs. There's a couple hairs there now, but not really worried. But as you can tell, this one starts a little further out than this one, whereas this one starts right about the corner of my eye, and this one does not. And this one's probably a little more less arched, and this one's not. But we shall fix that. So going in with my Anastasia Brow Wiz, there's a little hair on that that's weird. I'm going to just kind of start filling it in lightly. I usually go very light during this, especially in the front of my brow. I usually always start there, and I'll just do light strokes to really fill in any barren spots. And then when I get to the tail, I will go a little bit harder because I enjoy a nice natural brow. And then I will, when I get into here, can you guys see what I did there? You see how it's a little more filled in and bold than this one is? I love that color because my eyebrows usually kind of get washed out with foundation. What I'll do when I get to this inner corner is I'll kind of go a little upwards, but kind of vertically or slanted, and just kind of really mimic the movement of hair. Just a teeny bit. And then I'll go in with the spoolie and I'll kind of just really make this all look natural. And as you can tell, it's a little, yeah. One brow done, not done. Can you guys see the difference though? And that is how I fill in my eyebrows with my Brow Wiz. I do use some different products. I don't use gel over this. I just kind of leave it like this. I have picked up the NYX brow pencil, but I have it in blonde, and it kind of makes my brows look a little weird, like it doesn't match my brow color. It matches my hair color, but not my brow color, which we're getting this redone soon, don't worry. I also have the Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade in blonde. This matches my eyebrows pretty well. This isn't like an ashy blonde. Well, it is, but it matches my brows pretty well because it's got pretty much a brown undertone in it. But I really like this. I don't use it all the time like I used to, just because this is a bit more harder and it's more exact for my brows than a Brow Wiz. Whereas if I use a Brow Wiz, they can look pretty natural and follow the shape. Whereas if I use this, I'm usually going a little more bold with my brows. But I'm probably going to get back into using this pomade now that we're in the winter and I can have more heavy product in my brow again. This I picked up on a whim just to kind of fill in my brows on days I'm not really wearing makeup. And it was kind of a flop for me. I did not like it. It got all over. It was just not pretty. Like, I don't even know how you're supposed to use this. How do you use this tiny side? I mean, maybe I used it wrong. Maybe I went a little too rough. If you guys have any, suggestions on how to use this, leave them down below because I don't want this to go to waste because this was a pretty expensive drugstore product. I'm not going to lie. And then I picked up this brow tint in light from Ulta, and I do like this a lot, but the coloring, for it to be light, it's pretty much like a milk chocolate color. Like, it's pretty much brown. Like, there's no real blonde in that. So, I mean, if you're super fair and your eyebrows are super fair, this is not going to be your best friend. I was using this when I had platinum blonde hair, and it was scary. Like, really scary. So I have definitely been sticking with my Brow Wiz in the shade Caramel lately because it matches my brows perfectly. It doesn't look too dark with my hair, and I'll pull that down now for you guys to kind of see. Just ignore it. I haven't styled it today. Kind of letting it do its own thing. But as you guys can tell, it doesn't look super crazy with my hair right now. I have caramel in my hair, but it's kind of been fading out because my hair is just so blonde. The blonde takes over. It's starting to look a lot lighter than it was when I first got it done, but as you can tell, it pretty much, the eyebrows don't look crazy with it. I love filling in my eyebrows. It makes me feel more done than I am. Like right now I look like I'm done. I could go somewhere. Whereas earlier they weren't filled in and I look kind of crazy. So I have to do my brows whenever I go out. Foundation, nah. Mascara, nah. Brows. So I hope you guys enjoyed this and it was helpful for you guys that are struggling filling in your eyebrows or you're just not getting it down. And let me know down below what you guys would like to see next and if you really enjoyed this brow tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed and I love every single last one of you. Thank you.